Greetings from my home in Frankfurt. I can't tell you how excited I am to introduce you to Jan Münster's Iowa exhibit, an exhibit about my beloved home state. Originally, we planned to open this exhibit at the U.S. Consulate General here in Frankfurt, and then move it to various German American institutes. We are still planning to do this in the future. For now, though, we got creative, and I am thrilled that we are virtually sharing Jan's amazing photos. I met Jan by chance when I attended an event in Tübingen last year, and he told me that he was going to Iowa on a Cultural Vistas program sponsored by the U.S. Embassy in Berlin. He also mentioned that he loves photography and wanted to capture shots of Iowa while he was there. Of course, then I knew that he needed to visit my sister and brother-in-law's farm in eastern Iowa, so I put them in contact. 2 months later, I received an email from Jan. The subject of the message was, "I heart Iowa." I opened it up and I saw Jan, my sister, my brother-in-law, as well as numerous sheep. It made me so happy that Jan visited and got to know my family on the farm. It also reminded me that America's greatest strength is its people. Through this exhibit, I want to highlight Iowa as a destination, whether you want to just visit or study. Iowa is a special place where you can experience the heart and soul of America, and you won't be disappointed by the hospitality. As you scroll through the photos, see if you can find my sister. Enjoy the exhibit. I am so proud to give you a glimpse of the beautiful place that is the home of my heart.
When I got the receipt for the miles driven with my rental car, standing before a counter in the baggage hall of Des Moines Airport, the slip said that I drove 777 miles. I thought it was really funny that the mileage of my round trip in Iowa was what you'd call the Schnapszahl in German. Looking at these 3 digits, I thought about how I got there, what I've seen, and how I got to meet the family of the Consul General. Last year, I applied for Beyond Washington, a program by Cultural Vistas and supported by the U.S. State Department. It was set to be in Des Moines, and Iowa was a state I've never been to before, so I was excited. But sometimes life has even bigger plans that you don't know yet. As the Consul General said, we met by chance at the Sommerempfang of DAI Tübingen, which I'm a member of. What are the chances, I thought, when our talk revealed that she is from Iowa, where I would go for the first time in my life, just a month later. We exchanged emails, and the Consul General insisted she had to give me tips where to go on my road trip in Iowa. I was thrilled. I anticipated 1 or 2 great suggestions. After all, there are possibly more important things to do for a Consul General than giving travel advice to some dude from Tübingen, I thought. But boy, did I not know what Iowa nice means yet. Not only did the Consul General send me a whole list with her favorite Iowa places, but also suggested that I visit her family on their farm. I was overwhelmed by such friendliness, and of course I accepted. So I had the great program by Cultural Vistas, where I got to meet different Iowan people from all walks of life. I got to go to the legendary state fair several times, which is a universe all by itself. I drove around the eastern part of Iowa and explored the sites the Consul General suggested to me. And I got to meet part of her awesome family, Joan and Jim. We had a terrific time. You only really know how great and nice people from Iowa are if you've been there yourself, truly. So, all of these different aspects of my trip are part of the exhibition. You will see my personal impressions and my own take on this great state. I would like to thank Cultural Vistas for giving me the opportunity to take part in their program, which made this trip possible, especially Will and Stephen for taking such good care of us. Also, the great people at the American Embassy, especially Bettina, who traveled with us. Special thanks to the public affairs section of the Consulate General in Frankfurt for working with me on this exhibition, for making the best of the Corona situation, and for finding new ways to show the pictures to you still. Thank you, Miriam, Kirsten, Sarah, Andy, Thomas, you're a spectacular team. And a huge and special thank you to the Consul General for making this trip so special and so unique, and this exhibition possible. Thank you, Patricia. Because of you, I heart Iowa, and there will always be a special place for it there. I hope the photos do justice to the beauty and diversity of Iowa and its people. Of course, you only get the real experience if you go there yourself. There's always more to see and always more to explore. So I would recommend everyone to do just that. Let this exhibition be your inspiration. Make your own Iowa trip. Until then, enjoy the exhibition.